See? How lively. You really need to come and see it in person for the full effect.
And that's thanks to your efforts, Wenshu.
Well, I'm just doing my job. I should be the one thanking you. After all, without the Midnight Rangers tirelessly guarding the front lines, the Riverside Games wouldn't be possible. Don't always be so tense. Sometimes you have to give yourself a breather. It's not good to push yourself too hard. So, how about picking up an event to participate in?
Wenshu, thank you, but you don't have to pitch me.
Why not? Go. Enjoy your youth. I would have rushed to sign up if I was still young.
Rover, it's good to see you here.
Oh, I guess you must be the Rover. Nice to meet you. I'm the director of the Riverside Games. You can call me Wenshu. I almost dropped the ball on this one. I would have forgotten to send out those invitations without Jian's reminder.
It's not worth mentioning, Wenshu. This is the first Riverside Games in many years, and you must have been busy with various matters. I only offered a little help when I could. Rover, it's a slow day today. Please take a break and have some fun.
That's right. Go participate in the event, you two. That's how you enjoy your day off. Of course, the Jinzhou Riverside Games is an event for all people to enjoy.
Indeed. I'm looking forward to your performance, Rover. Only a few events specifically require participants to be resonators. Other than that, there are no special restrictions for any event.
We haven't held the Riverside Games in years. Look at him. Jian still remembers the rules better than I do. Who would have thought? During the preparation, I came across some pictures from past games and instantly felt a rush of adrenaline. Ah, the memories of my youth. It's a pity that the Midnight Rangers are always on the front lines, getting ready for emergencies. The Riverside Games is their only chance to relax and have some fun.
Rover, I suggest looking around for events to join if you're interested. Many of them are open to on-site registration. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to confirm the safety of the surroundings before the race begins. You can consult Wenshu should you need any assistance. Have a great time, Rover.
Oh well, I didn't invite him over. On the other hand, we couldn't have brought the situation at the borders under control. Sorry, I'm getting off track. Especially those. Rover, are you coming with me?
All those hours of training for nothing.
Don't give up yet. We've still got some time before the relay starts.
Ling Yan, Ganchuan, what's wrong?
Hi!
This is Rover.
Perfect timing. We're having a bit of a two of our teammates. We've asked the organ.
But the relay. Are we supposed?
Speaking of which, do you have a team, Rover?
Rover is also a resonator. He's fully qualified for the Gulpuff relay. Still, it depends on whether he'd like to join you.
It's simple. 4 people take turns controlling a Gulpuff in a relay race. The first team to reach the finish line wins. Thank you so much. If we could...
That's right.
Then you're only one person short for the relay. I know a good candidate for that.
Who?
Bingo!
Oh!
Are you serious? The general doesn't look like he'd be in.
Well,
What do you mean?
instead of asking questions here, why don't you
I don't have the guts.
go invite him now?
We're counting on you, Rover.
Rover, what are you doing here? Have you found any event that you're interested in? Trouble? If you're comfortable sharing. So, you want me? No worries. The key to winning a relay race lies in mutual understanding, cooperation, and trust among team members. Most of the teams are formed according. I believe you can find a better candidate. Disqualification for teams without enough participants, but given we never trained together before, it may prove challenging to win. A temporary team. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. It's been a long time since I've last heard that phrase. Indeed. No need to worry about the end result before the competition begins. Yes, I'll join you. Spectators are gathering along the lanes. The race should start soon. Let's go join our new teammates. Nothing. Perhaps it's just my imagination.
Greetings.
Rover has told me.
Hooray! Now we can join the race.
Not to be a party pooper here, but as a last-minute team, we probably won't hit the record. Unless... sorry. For 10 years ago. Since then, every time the games are held, a major highlight is whether the record will be broken.
Yeah,
They set the record. Well...
Keep your chin up. Not to mention the team you were talking about was a temporary team, too.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, it's been 10 years. I wonder how that team's...
We should worry about ourselves first.
The real... Then... General?
As you have trained together.
All right.
Me?
You've always...
The first runner doesn't need to coordinate with the two of us. He only needs to exchange the control.
General, can you be the connecting third runner?
A reasonable strat.
Then the relay order would be me first, followed by Lingyan, then General Jiyan.
Rover, this is your first race, and you may receive plenty of attention as the last runner. Please. I'm glad to hear. Any other questions?
Yes. Our team doesn't have a name yet.
Since Rover brought this team together, maybe we should let him decide the name. Good. The name is settled then. We can stay in touch with our terminals once the race begins.
We're entering the final stage of the competition. General Jian and Rover have successfully passed the baton.
Be careful of the drip.
Despite it being Rover's debut race, he's demonstrating impressive skill. Oh no!
Come on!
That team
We're
went
in the
into
lead now.
driftwood.
Don't worry, keep
Whoa,
going.
what a pity. Rover's taking a commanding lead.
Wait, the gull puffs don't seem
I
right.
think this year's
Watch out.
championship is a foregone conclusion.
Rover, are you alright?
I'm sorry for what just happened. You almost reached the finish line and then...
Rover, an unfamiliar... Went you...
I understand. But most of the teams are waiting to start their race. And it's our first Riverside Games in years. The voice you mentioned. Could it be our spectators cheering?
When Rover asked... I have requested...
I see.
There might be an records will...
I trust a man somehow ended up riding a gull puff when it all happened. And he seemed to really enjoy... They all seem super excited. I guess...
Get that person to leave, Wenshu. I'm going with you.
Of course. Rover, you are respected by many. If you're willing to help us calm people down...
Thank you.
Sir, please...
But that was really fun!
May I have your hand?
What? What's wrong?
Nothing major.
Huh? When did I get hurt?
The adrenaline from excitement may have damped. However, your nervous response betrays your condition. Fortunately, it's not caused.
Ouch. Oh, it's really starting to hurt now that you've mentioned it.
All right. Have you calmed...
I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. I'm sorry again for the trouble I've caused.
Let's go have someone see to your wound.
Rover, fancy I don't want to spoil your fun, but I'm afraid we need to...
Can you fill us in on the data?
I checked the monitoring data as you asked, and I found unusual fluctuations.
Why didn't the nearest beacon pick up on this anomaly?
The resonance beacon is functioning properly, but we still don't know why. Animals are often the tacit discords. I suppose that's why you asked me to...
Yes. The timing of this change is concerning.
Perhaps the Riverside Games frequency resonated with something in the upper waters.
Yes.
The lack of perceivable warning signs typically suggests unknown risk.